Hey guys, good morning. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, you guys. So today we're going to be talking about all of these amazing specials that are taking place right now, you guys. We're going to be talking about all of these promotions that you guys can really benefit from. I'm letting you know now. It has never been easier for you to get your surgery like today, right now, as we speak, you guys. So I see a couple of people are joining the live right now. Hi guys, how are you guys doing today? Good afternoon. I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. Let me know where you guys are watching me from. Happy Friday. Today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys, which I am so excited to share with you because it is not every day that you're gonna find amazing promotions like this one that we are seeing right now here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys. Okay, so I see lots of people are joining. Clean Bliss, Linda Blake, Diana, Clean Bliss, how are you guys? Connie, Valadez, how are you guys? Good morning. Rosie, Emac, I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. Good morning, you guys. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center right now, we have amazing promotions taking place, you guys. And basically, that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're also going to be talking about our financial plans. We're going to be talking about every single procedure that we offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys. I am super excited that I get to share this information with you because, it's not every day where you can get amazing promotions like these, you guys, okay? So I'm letting you know now. Go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can get in contact with you. So right here in this blue folder, by the way, you guys, we are matching your $250 deposit. So your $250 deposit is getting multiplied times 2. I see Lily, Orlando, Gina, Jocelyn are joining the live right now. Anissa, how are you guys doing today? Good morning. Lily, how are you? Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning. So today, you guys, I'm gonna be telling you about everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys. There's so many different things that you can highly benefit from that is honestly just so amazing to see. It is so great to see how these promotions are taking place. And, we are able to take the next step to finally getting our surgery. So, when we are looking forward to getting surgery, I feel like sometimes some of us may believe that it's harder than, or more impossible than we thought. But, it's really important for you guys to remember that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, with these financial plans, with these specials, with everything that is going on right now, with everything that we are offering, remember that we are matching your $250 deposit. So not only are we matching your $250 deposit, but we are also when your $250 deposit gets multiplied times 2, now it's going to be getting turned into a $500 deposit that is going to be going towards your surgery, you guys. So let me explain to you something. When we are, looking forward to getting surgery, it is extremely important that we remember we are going to benefit so much from all of these amazing promotions that are taking place. Not only are you getting 2 extra areas of free lipo, that's another thing that I almost didn't mention. You're getting 2 extra areas of free lipo. There's specials going on right now on every single surgery, you guys, okay? And when you place your $250 deposit in and your deposit gets multiplied times 2 and now it gets turned into a $500 deposit, this causes... Let me tell you, this applies for every single surgery, you guys. So this applies for every single surgeon, So whether you've been wanting that BBL, that breast augmentation, that lipo, that mommy makeover, that tummy tuck, this applies for every single surgery, okay? And let me tell you something else. When you put in your $250 deposit in, this allows you to lock in that special price for the surgeries itself, because we also have special prices for the surgeries itself, okay? What are your mommy makeovers starting at? Jocelyn Digo, how are you doing today, love? Good morning. Happy Friday, So, right now we have amazing promotions going on right now. And the thing is, the reason why you're probably like, okay, why doesn't she just say it? Is because for some reason when I say the specials that we have going on the surgeries. TikTok tends to kick me out of the life, you guys. So that's why I'm telling you to leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, so we can, you know, put your name, your phone number, and your email, you know, whatever's the best way to get in contact with you guys, so that way, you know, we can go ahead and get on a call with you and we can tell you about all of the promotions that are taking place, okay? I went with Zong in November. Oh my gosh, Jocelyn, so you already know how, you know, how we work, how we do it, and you know that we really are that clinic. Like here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, we, in all 3 of our locations, we are always gonna have your best interest in mind. We're always gonna be prioritizing you. You know, we're always gonna make sure that you're getting exactly what you wanted, but also prioritizing your health, you guys. So there's always gonna be a perfect balance. And you know, one of the things that I'm really proud to say about Icon Cosmetic Center is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, the way that we are always gonna look after you, and you know, always gonna educate you on the topic, make sure that you know absolutely everything that you have to do after your surgery, before your surgery, make sure that your medical clearance and your labs are up to date, you know, for you to be able to receive your surgery. Jocelyn Adigo, yes, he was so kind, and so were the nurses. Yeah, you know, it's that it is so beautiful to see, you know, like this makes me so happy, because there is nothing like when you hear things from word of mouth, you know, there is nothing like when you see one of our patients tell their families and their friends like, hey, like this is where you're supposed to come. Like if you've been wanting to get surgery, like this is the right place for you. You know, it is just such an amazing thing to see and such an amazing thing to witness, you guys. So that's why I like to get, you know, on these kind of topics, and I like to talk about this, you guys, because something. Hi babe, I want to ask, I didn't get the answer yesterday. Sam and Citra, how are you doing today, love? Good morning, happy Friday. Let me know what it is that you want to know. Let me know. I'm here to help you out, girl. But what was I telling you? So basically here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are always gonna prioritize your needs. We're always gonna prioritize your wants. So I sent a friend of mine with Zong. She booked her date already. LOL. You see, this is literally what I was just talking about. Like the perfect example, what I was just saying, that like word of mouth is really the most powerful thing. Like, of course, we have amazing surgeons, and anyone that comes get, you know, their body done with us, they can see that, and they can, it's not even so much about the results, you guys. And that's why I'm going in depth about, like, in great detail about like how we work as a team, we work as a clinic. Because the thing is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, yeah, we're always going to prioritize your results, but we're also going to prioritize your experience. We're also always going to prioritize, you know, your medical clearance, your labs, your education. Like, do you know what to do after the surgery? Are you doing everything after the surgery? And in conclusion, we really do care, you guys. And, you know, we're always going to want to do, like, you know, follow-ups with you. So that's why it's extremely important for you guys to allow us to do follow-ups, because, you know, I know that there's people that sometimes, you know, they get surgery and they leave right away, and that's a big no-no, you guys, that I'm going to be getting into right now. But I see that we have a question here, so 1 second. Sam and Citra, I want to do tummy tuck and Lipo 360 and BBL, and can tummy tuck with ab etching. Yeah, you can definitely add ab etching to your procedure. Sam and Citra, I'm here to let you know to leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can get in contact with you. I'm letting you know now that we can definitely do that for you. We can definitely do that for you, okay, you guys? So you can add ab etching, you could add J plasma, you know, in case you guys don't know what J plasma is or ab etching is. Ab etching is, you know, a very subtle athletic look to the abdomen, okay, you guys? So it's when we have those two gorgeous lines like this going down and one beautiful line going down like this. But you know what I really love about ab etching is that the way that our surgeons do it, it's not too overdone. It doesn't look bulky, you know, like manly. It looks so feminine, so sexy, so subtle. You know, it literally looks like you've been going to the gym for the past like 5 years. And, you know, you get that like right away. So I think it's very, very amazing the way that our surgeons also do it, you guys. So, you know, if that's what you've been looking forward to getting, you know, you've been looking forward to getting ab etching, I recommend you getting it, and you can definitely add it to your tummy tuck, your Lipo 360, your BBL, you know. And another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is J plasma and what it's used for. So J plasma is, you know, radio frequency. I did fill out the form, get the quote. I'm not sure if it's included the ab etching. Okay, so you know what you can do, Sam and Sintra, you can go ahead and leave your information here. Go ahead so we can get in contact with you, and that way, you know, we can see if like the ab etching is included or not. Because I'm here to let you know now that, girl, if you're thinking about getting the ab etching, go get it. Go get it, because honestly it looks so beautiful. Like, it looks gorgeous. It literally looks like you've been going to the gym for so long, and it looks super subtle, you know. It doesn't look like, okay, like it's kind of bulky, like, no, like it looks very subtle. It looks very sexy. It's very feminine, you know. It's like very feminine, like abs, you know. I don't know if you kind of understand what I'm trying to say, but you know how men, when they get abs, it's like really like in, and it's kind of like bulky, and like their stomach just looks like strong, you know. I want to go with Dr. Meridian. Yeah. Jocelyn Digo, his work is amazing. Yeah, you guys, I'm letting you know now, like, his work is amazing. All of our surgeons are amazing. Like, all 8 of our surgeons are board certified surgeons that have over 10 years of experience, you guys. So I'm letting you know now, you know, if you've been thinking about coming to Icon Cosmetic Center, people said if I get a tummy tuck, can't get pregnant again. Is it true? LOL. No, you could get pregnant. You could get pregnant. But the thing is that, you know, like, if you are planning to, like, get pregnant again, like, right away, let's say you get a tummy tuck and then you get pregnant within a year, 2 years, you know, you're not even giving yourself time to enjoy the results. So if you have plans on like getting pregnant again, you know, I would recommend like just going with the Lipo 360 and the BBL, you know. So the thing with that is there can be complications of it. Not so much that, it's just more like you're gonna be, you know, not that you're gonna mess up your results, but you're just not even gonna get to enjoy your results. So if your goal is to get your tummy tuck and then get pregnant again within a year or 2 years, you know, I would recommend you know, just get your BBL, get your Lipo 360. You want to have more kids, you go ahead and have more kids, and then when you're done having kids. But the thing is that, you know, you could also have kids after a tummy tuck. Like, I've seen people that they get a tummy tuck and then a year later they get pregnant, they give birth, and their abdomen bounces right back. Like, they don't get excess skin, you know, you guys. But I really do think that depends on genetic, that depends on skin elasticity, because, you know, there's people that maybe after a tummy tuck they get pregnant. Like, I've seen it, I've literally seen it. Like, I have family members that I've seen it happen, and you know, they don't get any type of excess skin. Like, their abdomen just bounces right back after them giving birth, you know. So I'm here to let you know that it could go either or, you know. I don't know what your skin type is, I don't know like what your body type is, I don't know what you look like now. So many different factors that do play out when we are, you know, talking about getting pregnant right after us getting surgery, or, you know, shortly after, you know. So those are things that you would want to keep in mind, you guys. But go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can get in contact with you. These are things that are really, really important for you guys to remember, so that way, you know, you guys can know to prioritize it, and you guys can know to, you know, not miss out on these amazing promotions and these amazing deals that we have going on right now, you guys, because it's honestly way too amazing, like, for you guys to miss out on them. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are always gonna make sure that you are well taken care of, that you're prioritized, you guys. So those are things that are really, really important, okay? Another thing that is important, you guys, another thing that is really important for you guys to remember is that I see here, Sarah, you're asking me for location. So we are located in Miami, Florida. You guys, we have 3 locations here in Miami, Florida. We have one in Blue Lagoon, we have one in Doral, which is where I'm currently in right now, and we have one in Hialeah, you guys. Okay, so our we have 8 surgeons, and you know, they're all spread out in between these 3 locations. So let me get to that part. Here in Doral, the surgeons that reside in the Doral location are Dr. Fisher and Dr. Porter. The doctors that reside in the Hialeah location are Dr. Zong, Dr. Hero, and Dr. Tamer. Okay, you guys, and the surgeons that reside in the Blue Lagoon location are Dr. Meridian, Dr. Guarani, and Dr. Giselle Guarani, you guys. Okay, so really important that we remember all of that information. And another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that if you're watching me from outside of the state or outside of the country, you know, there's no issue in that. Don't think that this is gonna put a stop, you know, on you being able to get your surgery. No, you guys. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we do offer free virtual consultations and free in-person consultations, you guys. So what are you waiting for? You know, go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. Those are things that are really, really, really important when, you know, we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys. You know, to remember that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we do offer free virtual consultations and free in-person consultations, you guys. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you also is that when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, one of the things that is really, really important for us to remember is that, you know, when we are coming outside of the state or outside of the country, we do have to stay in the city for at least 7 days after your procedure, whether that's a BBL, a lipo, a tummy tuck, a mommy makeover, whatever the case may be. You know, we do have to stay in the city 7 days, you guys, and that is something that is really, really, really important for us to keep in mind and remember. Because let me explain. The reason why that's important, you guys, is because when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, these things really do play a part into how we're gonna heal, how everything is gonna go. All of those things really do matter. So that's why I'm explaining to you guys that it is important for us to remember and keep in mind that, you know, we have to ask for the right amount of time off from work. We have to, you know, if we have kids or stuff like that, you know, figure out what we're gonna do with our kids and stuff like that. You know, make sure that everything is settled and ready for you to be able to get your surgery, basically. So those are things that are really, really important when we are thinking about coming out here. One of the things that is really important for you guys to remember also is that we can't board a plane right away after a surgery, because, you know, that can be really dangerous, you guys. And, you know, our incisions can open up. You know, we haven't even given the surgeon enough time to see us, you know, to see how we're doing, to check us out, to see how our body's doing, how are those results doing, how are you healing, are you doing everything you're supposed to be doing, are you wearing your faja, are you drinking water, are you eating high in protein, are you walking around every hour 15 to 20 minutes, you know, are you wearing your boards and your foams, are you wearing your compression socks, are you doing enough massages with somebody that actually knows how to do massages, because, you know, you need a certified massages for lymphatic massages, because that's what it's called lymphatic massages, when we are removing, you know, when we are getting rid of all that liquid retention. Okay, you guys, so those are things that are really, really important for us to remember. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important too is that when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, we have to respect like the doctor's recommendations. We have to respect like what the surgeon says for us to do. So what does that mean? That, you know, when we are healing from surgery, we're going to be having these drains. We're going to be getting used to how to take care of ourselves. We're going to have to be getting used to how to maneuver everything. So, you know, it's not like super hard, you guys. It's very easy, because you're going to be giving all the instructions of what you have to do. And, you know, the way that most of our patients explain how they feel after surgery, the thing that they say is that, you know, they feel really sore. They feel like, you know, when you go to the gym and you hit a really, really good workout, and then you're like super sore the next day because, you know, you went really hard on your muscles, that's exactly like how you feel after. Okay, you guys, so in case you were wondering, that's exactly like how you feel afterwards. So that is something that I wanted to make sure that you guys do know and that you guys do remember, because when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, these are things that are extremely important, and these are things that when, you know, we are trying to find the knowledge, educate ourselves, which is of course amazing for you to educate yourself on the topic, and it's so amazing for you to, you know, prioritize it and things like that. So what am I trying to say with this? What I'm trying to say with this, you guys, is that it's something that is really, really, really important for us to keep in mind, for us to remember. You know, these are things that when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, we want to make sure that we are educated on the topic. But where am I going with this? You may be wondering. You know, when we are trying to learn and we're listening to these different stories and we're listening to people being like, oh yeah, you know, like this is what happened to me, or this is what I did, and things like that, it is really important for us to remember, you guys, that when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery and we're learning as we go, it's important for you not to compare or expect your healing process to be exactly as like someone else's healing process. These are things that are extremely important to remember and to keep in mind, because you may be wondering, because when we are, you know, thinking about getting surgery and we wonder, wait, but you know, that person only got 20 massages and they didn't develop any fibrosis, and they didn't you know, and they were fine, like they got all the liquid retention out. And I'm going to be explaining in a second what fibrosis is and why massages are so important and all that good stuff. Okay, you guys, so let me tell you guys something. When we are, you know, thinking about getting surgery, we have to remember that we have to be getting at least a minimum of 40 or 30 massages. And I really mean minimum, you know, with your BBL, with your Lipo, you know, whatever surgery it may be that you're required to get your massages, you guys, is something that is super, super, super important for you guys to remember, okay? So what am I basically trying to say with this? That when you guys are, you know, thinking about getting surgery, it is extremely important that we do remember this information, because we don't want to, you know, hear, oh, you know, this person only got 20 massages, so I went ahead and got only 20 massages. But now, since I only got 20 massages, and maybe you retain liquid differently, you know, your blood circulation is not the same, your skin elasticity is not the same, you guys are probably, you know, not even like getting the same surgery, you guys are just not the same person, not the same body type. These are things that are extremely important when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery. Okay, why? Because we cannot compare ourselves to other people's healing processes. You know, it's something that we just simply cannot do. We could learn as we go, and we could try to educate ourselves on the topic, but one of the things that I recommend you guys to not do is that, because, you know, imagine you only get 20 massages, right? Because you saw somebody else that only got 20 massages. So now you're like, oh, you know, like I could just get 20 massages and I'd be fine. And the thing with that, you guys, the thing with that is that when we think like that, let's say you go ahead and you just get your 20 massages, you never get massages again, and then now you develop fibrosis. And fibrosis is liquid retention. It's lumps of liquid retention building up on the inside of part of your abdomen that now are going to be showing out on the outside. So yeah, now you have a beautiful body, yeah, you have a beautiful booty, you have nice hips, you have a small waist, but now you have lumps on the outside part of your abdomen, you guys. So these are things that, you know, are really, really, really important to remember. These are things that are really important to prioritize, because when we are thinking about getting surgery, you guys, these are things that you want to make sure that you are, you know, keeping in mind. Okay, you guys, these are things that you want to make sure that you're like, okay, so I do have to follow everything, because it's just as important for you to maintain your body. What do I mean? Follow all the instructions for your after surgery, okay, for your post-op, okay? So why is that important? Because yeah, your surgeon could be an amazing surgeon, but if you're not doing what you need to be doing, then you're gonna jeopardize those beautiful results. You get what I mean? So what am I trying to say with this? That when we go ahead and compare ourselves to other people, the problem with that is, you guys, is that when we go ahead and do that, the problem with that is that we don't realize that we are not that person. We are simply not that person. And then now, since we have done things like how this other person has done things, it is something that can, jeopardize or contribute, if we're doing things right, to our results. Okay, so I see lots of people are joining the live right now, so I'm letting you guys know, it's super important for us to want to learn, for us to want to educate ourselves, but also we have to listen to our bodies. It's something that, like I always say, like when you're coming outside of the state or outside of the country, I recommend for you guys to stay 7 to 10 days, so that way you're more comfortable, that way you're more used to everything that you have to do with the surgery, and the ride back home, it's just more cozy, more comfortable, more it feels more at ease. Okay, because we have to remember that since we are fresh out of a surgery, we're gonna be needing help getting out of bed, we're gonna be needing someone to take care of us, you guys. We're gonna be having to walk around every hour, 15 to 20 minutes. So you may be wondering, whoa, what if I'm on a plane and I have to be walking around and stuff like that? Yeah, you guys, but don't worry, because the thing is that when you guys are walking around and stuff like that, we are gonna be giving you a letter. So we're gonna be giving you like a card, a letter, for you guys to be able to know, like give it to the flight attendant. So basically, this is gonna be in the flight attendant. Like, you're gonna be giving it to a person that's on the inside of the plane. You're not gonna be giving it like at the front where you drop off your bags when you're about to board a plane. No, you're gonna be, once you're in the plane already, you're gonna be showing it to the flight attendants, so that way they understand as to why you have to be, walking around and moving, and so those are things that are important for us to know, you guys, and those are things that we really do have to prioritize when we're thinking about getting surgery, you guys, because surgery is something that we have to take serious, you guys, and it's something that as long as we follow everything that we have to do, it's gonna be real easy, it's gonna be real quick, you guys. Okay, so I'm letting you know now, when you are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, it honestly has never been easier than how it's today, right now, for you guys to finally get your surgery. So I see lots of people are joining the live right now. Beta 2K, Michelle and D, how are you guys? Go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Extremely important that you guys are listening to all of this information, because remember, I haven't even gotten into the financial plans yet, okay, you guys? But I'm letting you know now that it has never ever been easier for you guys to get surgery like now, okay, you guys? So I'm letting you know also, we are multiplying your deposit. Your $250 deposit is gonna be getting multiplied times 2, you guys. Okay, so it's not every day. You could search us up, you can see it for yourself. We have amazing reviews, we have amazing feedback. Our word of mouth is really unbeatable. We have beautiful before and afters. We are a very transparent clinic here at Icon Cosmetic Center, very professional, very well educated, very caring, and those are the qualities that you need in a clinic when you're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys. Okay, and I'm letting you know now, here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we do love to post our patients' testimony. So what does that mean? On our Instagram or on our TikTok, you could check us out and you could see our patients' testimonies, where they're talking about their experience, where they're talking about how they felt here with us, where they're talking about their results, where they're talking about how their pre-op was, how their post-op was, what the attention was, how the treatment was, all of those things are crucial, and it's super important for your experience while you are getting surgery, you guys. Okay, so those are some of the things, those are some of the main things that are really important, but there's many different things that are really, really important when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys. That's why I'm telling you to do your research. Make sure that you find out about the surgeon. See, are they board certified? Do they have many years of experience? And that's exactly what here at Icon Cosmetic Center we are about, you guys. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have so much, you guys, as to how you guys can benefit from, as to how you guys can better your experience. You get me? So we really are that clinic. So basically what I'm trying to say is that if you've been looking forward to finding a clinic where you could get your surgery, where you could feel like, okay, this is like the right spot for me, like this is what it was meant to be for me, I'm here to let you know right now that Icon Cosmetic Center is gonna feel like exactly that. So if you've been wanting that breast augmentation, that BBL, that tummy tuck, that lipo. You know, I'm here to let you know now that it has never been easier for you to get your surgery than today. You maybe thought that it was gonna be tough, or you know, that it was gonna be almost impossible, you guys, but none of those things are true. I'm here to let you know right now that with the help of our financial plans, with the help of everything that we have to offer here, you guys, honestly, it has never been easier, okay, you guys? So I'm letting you know right now. Go ahead and leave your information on my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Extremely important that you guys do remember that information, so that way, you know, we can take advantage of all of these amazing promotions and specials that are taking place right now, okay? One of the things that I wanted to explain to you guys is that I believe I haven't explained it yet, is the way that you're gonna be using the drains, okay? So the drains, you're gonna be having the mom for around 6 to 7 days, you guys. So the drains are extremely important. You know, these are gonna show us how much we're draining, you know, how much liquid, how much fluid we're draining. So let me explain. This really skinny tube that you see right here is gonna be going on your incisions, okay, you guys? So you're gonna be having 1 2 drains. Okay, so if you see, this tube is really skinny and it leads to this ball right here. So this ball right here, if you take a look here, it has measurements of 25, 50, 75, and 100. So what does that mean? That, you know, let's say for example on the first night you drain around 50 to 75, right? Before you dump this out on your toilet or on your sink, you're gonna be taking a picture of it, or you're gonna be writing it down on your notes, or you know, you're gonna be like writing it down on a notebook or something, whatever is the best for you, whatever works the best for you. But it's really important that we are documenting this, because, you know, not only is our surgeon gonna ask for this, but it also allows him or her to see like how much you're draining and how much your body's, you know, getting rid of, okay? Sarah, I see your question here, love. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. How are you? What is the BMI requirement? Oh, the BMI requirement, you know, it has to be lower than 40. So your BMI has to be lower than 40, you guys. It cannot be, you know, higher than 40. But, you know, let me explain to you something. I could actually tell you what your BMI is right now, Sarah. And everybody that is listening to me right now, I could actually tell you what your BMI is right now. So you could find out what your BMI is right now. All I need from you is your weight and your height. And I'll be able to tell you what your BMI is, if you're wondering, you know, because BMIs are something that are really important, you know, because BMI is used for body mass index, you guys, okay? So since it's used for body mass index, it's to detect how much body fat a person has in their body. So the BMI limit being 40 is because, you know, your BMI has to be lower than 40 for you to be able to receive surgery. But so go ahead and put your height and your weight, you guys, in the chat. That way I can tell you what your BMI is. Now, if your BMI is higher than 40, you don't need to be discouraged. You don't got to get sad. You don't got to be like, oh, you know, I'm never going to be able to get my surgery. No, you guys, that's not the case whatsoever at all, okay? The reality of the case is that you could still come in for a free virtual consultation or a free in-person consultation. So that way we can go ahead and let you know what it is that you need to be doing, so that way you can get that BMI to drop, you guys, okay? So that is something that is super, super, super important for you guys to remember, you know. If your BMI is higher than 40, you don't got to get sad. You don't got to get discouraged. That just means that you got to come in for a consultation, you guys, whether it's in person, whether it's in virtual. You know, we offer free virtual consultations and free in-person consultations, you guys. So either or, you know, we can go ahead and help you out, okay? So that way the surgeon can give you tips and recommendations. So Sarah, I see here that you put your information. Let me go ahead. Hold on. Okay, so you put 5'5". You guys, go ahead and put all of your weight and height in the chat, so that way I can tell you what your BMI is, okay? So Sarah, your BMI is a 33.3, so you're good to go. You're good to go, you guys. You know, you could get your surgery. You know, you're lower than 40, so whatever it is that you're looking forward to getting done, where you're looking forward to getting a tummy tuck, a lipo, a BBL, a mommy makeover, whatever it is that you're looking forward to getting, you guys, you can go ahead and get it. Okay, so I see here Mikkel and D. How are you doing today, love? Good afternoon. Well, good morning still, because it's 11:18. But good morning. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. I see here you put 5'9". So you're also good to go, Mikkel and D. Your BMI is 32.5. So, whatever surgery, you are having in mind that you want to get done, I'm here to let you know, love, that you could go ahead and do that. Your BMI is up to date, and, you have a BMI lower than 40. If you didn't hear me, your BMI is 32.5. Okay, you guys? So, for anyone that wants to know what their BMI is something really important for us to remember that, BMIs is what detects how much body fat we have in our body, okay, you guys? So, that is what allows the surgeon for him to see or for her to see how much body fat you have, okay? So, go ahead. What is mine? Go ahead, Brigadier. You could put your weight and your height in the chat, and I can tell you what your BMI is. So, put your weight and your height, and that way I can tell you what your BMI is, you guys, okay? For everybody listening to me, that's the way that I could tell you what your BMI is, okay? So, let me know, ladies. I'll be here ready to help you guys out. One of the things that I didn't explain about the drain, you guys, is this little blue clip right here. This little blue clip you're gonna be putting on like this. Right now I don't have a sock, so this, we're gonna pretend like this is my compression sock right here. So you see how it's like hanging off of there, so that's exactly how it would be, you guys. That's exactly how it would be like taking place, okay? So I see here you put 5'8". I'm going right with you, love. 1 second. So, Brigadier, your BMI is 44.8. So, the BMI limit is up to 40. But, love, that doesn't mean that you can never get your surgery. That just means that to leave your information right here in my left bottom corner, and there's a blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way, we can schedule a free virtual consultation in case you're outside of the state or outside of the country or far from Miami, Florida, or a free in-person consultation, you guys, okay? So I'm here to let you know now that when your BMI is higher than 40, it doesn't mean that you can never get surgery, you guys. It just means that you need to have a consultation with the surgeon, so that way you can get tips and recommendations on how to get your BMI to drop, okay, you guys? So those are things that are important for us to remember, okay? Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is the following. For anyone else that wants to know what their BMI is, you guys, I'm here to help you out. I'm here to, guide you. I'm here to, make sure that you guys know how this works, you guys. So very, very important that we remember that information, okay? So go ahead and put your weight and your height in the chat, so that way I can let you know what your BMI is, you guys, okay? So another thing that I wanted to mention to you, what surgery is this, please? Ambassador Favor, weight loss surgery? No, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean surgery? What do you mean? Like, what are you asking me? BMI, the BMI limit applies for every single surgery, the BMI limit, is that what you're asking me? Or the matcher deposit? So the matcher deposit, your $250 deposit, the matcher deposit, it applies. Oh, you just got on? Oh, okay, so the matcher deposit, Ambassador Favor, how are you doing today? Good morning, happy Friday. Let's start by there. So the matcher, your deposit is gonna be getting multiplied times 2, okay? So this promotion that you see above my head, what are you promoting? So we're a plastic surgery place, okay? So we're a clinic, we do lipos, BBLs, vaginoplasties, labiaplasties, tummy tucks, breast augmentations, breast reductions, breast fat transfers, mommy makeovers, lipos in like different areas of the body. We also do ab etching. You could also add J plasma to your procedure and things of that sort. So right now we're going over all of the promotions that we have here at Icon Cosmetic Center, which are the following. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are matching your deposit. So your $250 deposit is getting multiplied times 2. So that deposit will be getting turned into a $500 deposit, and all you have to put was $250. So that is an amazing promotion. We're a very well-known clinic here in Miami. We're a very high volume clinic. All of our surgeons are board certified surgeons that have over 10 years of experience, all of our 8 surgeons. And another thing that I wanted to mention is that when you put in your $250 deposit in, you get to lock in that special price for the surgeries. Right now we have special prices for every single procedure that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. And when you put your $250 deposit in for your whatever it may be that you're looking forward to getting done, you get to lock in that special price for up to 2 years, you guys. So you get to lock in that special price for up to 2 years. And not only do you have 2 years to pay off your surgery, but I haven't even gotten into these amazing financial plans yet that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. And another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, right now we have another promotion that you can get 2 extra areas of free lipo. So let's say, for example, Ambassador Favor, I see here you said I need a tummy tuck mommy makeover. Let's say that you are getting a tummy tuck with a mommy makeover, and mommy makeover has the tummy tuck included. So the mommy makeover is a tummy tuck, where it repairs the abdominal muscle, does lipo on the flanks, removes all that excess skin, repairs your belly button, and then they're gonna be moving along to the breast, and you have 4 options with the breast. You could go either with a breast lift, a breast augmentation, a breast reduction, or a breast fat transfer. Now let's say, for example, that you want to get a breast lift with a breast fat transfer, and you're wondering, well, can I do that here with Icon Cosmetic Center? You absolutely can. There's no issue in that. Another example that we could put is, let's say that you want more upper pool fullness, you want more volume, you want more cleavage. So you're looking forward to getting a breast lift with a breast augmentation, and you're wondering, well, can I get that done here at Icon Cosmetic Center? Like, can I combine the two? Absolutely, you guys. You absolutely can do that here at Icon Cosmetic Center. We can combine procedures in many different ways, you guys. So, and that is something that is so amazing to see, because you can get more of a complete surgery, okay? Another thing that I wanted to mention to you, Ambassador Favor, and everybody listening to me right now, is that we have amazing promotions taking place as we speak. So you guys got to make the most out of today. You guys got to make the most out of right now. Remember, we have free virtual consultations and free in-person consultations. So it doesn't cost you a thing for you to get looked at by a surgeon, and for you to have a one-on-one with a professional that knows what would be the best decision and the right path for your body type and your wants and your needs. So go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. You guys put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you, okay? Extremely important that you guys do remember this information, so that way, for future purposes, you guys already know what to expect, how to maneuver things, and all of that good stuff, okay, you guys? So go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. You guys put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you, okay? Extremely important that you guys do remember all of that amazing information, so that way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are having something else going on that I don't want to say too much on, because I do want you guys to see it for yourselves, okay? So go to Icon Cosmetic Center on our Instagram, go to the pin post. You're gonna be seeing on the pin post all of the instructions that you have to do, and all I will be saying is that maybe you could be the lucky winner, you guys. So go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. You guys put your name, your phone number, and your email. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that on the pin post, the instructions are the following. You have to comment and tag 3 people, family, friends, acquaintances, whatever the case, whatever it may be, whoever it may be. And then you're gonna go ahead and then you're gonna post the post on your story, tag all of our social media platforms on our Instagram. Make sure that you are following us on all of our social media platforms, and then you're gonna fill out the form on our bio, on our Icon Cosmetic Center page, on our Instagram, you guys, okay? So those are things that are really, really, really important, because why? This is something that is not every day that you're gonna be able to enter into something like this and, you know, potentially win a really, really big prize for free, okay? So that's all I'm gonna be telling you guys. Let your friends and family know so they can also have the opportunity in participating, you guys. This is something that, you know, you don't see every day. It's something that you gotta take advantage of, you guys. So I'm letting you know now. It has never been easier for you to finally get your surgery, for you to finally, you know, step up. Like, I know that there's things that you probably avoid to wear. I know that there's probably, you know, places that you don't feel as comfortable going with, because, you know, us humans, every single one of us go through things like that. Every single one of us. But does it mean that we have to, you know, put up with those kind of things? No, you guys. We could go ahead and do something about it, okay? So I'm going to connect. Go ahead, ambassador favorite, and leave your information here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, or your email, whatever is the best way to get in contact with you, so that way we can go ahead and reach out to you, okay? So like I was saying, you guys, you know, these are things that, you know, we all deal with, because we're all human and it's completely normal. But do we have to forever put up with something that we don't want to put up with? No, you guys. And especially now with all of these promotions taking place, with these, you know, specials, with these financial plans that I haven't even gotten into yet, it's just never been easier for you to finally get your surgery, you guys, okay? So I'm gonna be telling you guys about these amazing promotions now that you guys can take great advantage of, okay? So let me tell you, here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it is so amazing to see the way that all of these promotions are taking place. So let me tell you guys, for a BBL, by the way, the companies that we do these financial plans with are Alpha on Credit and Care Credit, you guys, okay? So the companies that we do these financial plans, the BBLs, you can pay as low as $29 weekly or $129 monthly, you guys, okay? So for BBLs, you know, it's a fat transfer to the buttocks, to the hips, and to the glutes, you know, for more projection, more rounded glutes, more volume, more hips, more of that hourglass figure, okay? And it's your own fat being put in your buttocks, okay? So if you're wondering, you know, does Icon Cosmetic Center use ultrasound guidance for their BBLs? Yes, you guys, we do. The ultrasound guidance, the way that it, you know, it takes place, it's a very fundamental part while the surgeon is performing surgery on you. So let me explain. You know, while the surgeon is performing surgery on you, the ultrasound guidance, what it allows the surgeon to see is absolutely everything that is going on throughout the whole surgery on the inside of your buttocks, you guys, okay? So let me explain. You know, as he's placing the cannula, as he, you know, as he is seeing everything that is going on the inside of the buttocks, as he's disposing the fat over the muscle, you know, above the muscle, he has a perfect, or she has a perfect view of everything that is going on the inside of the buttocks, absolutely at all times throughout the surgery, you guys, okay? So they have a perfect view of where they're placing the cannula, where they're disposing the fat, you know, so all of those things. So by the way, in case you didn't hear me, for a BBL, you can pay as low as $29 weekly or $129 monthly, you guys. For a breast augmentation, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For a Lipo 360, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys. For breast augmentation, you know, it's when we use either a saline implant or a silicone implant, because, you know, we're looking forward to getting more projection, more volume, more roundness, more perky look to our boobs, more of that side boob. You know, maybe you want to wear specific blouses and dresses and you want it to look more fitted, more full and stuff like that. So, you know, both options are amazing. Both the saline or silicone, they're both amazing options, you guys. You know, it all depends about what your personal preference is and what you're looking forward to getting and stuff like that. So one of the things that I wanted to mention to you guys that are extremely important for you guys to know is that when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, some of the things that are really, really important for us to know is that we always have to listen to our surgeon's recommendations, you guys. That is something extremely, extremely, extremely important we always have to listen to the surgeon's recommendations. So what does that mean? That, you know, we could, you know, let's say we're in B cup and we want to go all the way to a D cup, or we're A cup and we want to go to a full C cup. You know, those are pretty valid ideas and pretty valid ways of like thinking, but there's a couple of different factors that play out when we are looking forward to getting surgery, guys, which are the following. You know, especially with a breast augmentation, the things that play factor in the situation making are the following. You know, how much breast tissue do you have? What's the width of your chest? You know, what is your skin elasticity like? All of these things matter, you guys, and all of these things do take place when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, okay, you guys? So, like how I was saying, for a breast augmentation, the different kind of incisions are also under the boob, on the areola, or on your armpit, you guys, okay? So these are the different kind of, you know, incisions that you can choose with. But it's also important to remember that every single surgeon works differently, you guys. And the reason why I'm saying why to listen to your surgeon's recommendations is because the surgeons have this thing called the surgeon's eye. You know, like they know what to do with every single type of body type, because they're the ones that are board certified. They're the ones that know the human body anatomy the best. They're the ones that are professionals, and at the end of the day, they're the ones that are going to be able to look at our breasts, feel our breasts, see what our skin elasticity is like, and, you know, go ahead and see what will be the best implant size for our goals and our needs. You know, like the different factors that play out when we are decision making for that, okay? So for a breast augmentation, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys. For a Lipo 360, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys. So for a Lipo 360, you know, a Lipo 360 is what we use when we want to remove unwanted fat or stubborn fat that, you know, sometimes we store really stubborn fat in certain areas of our body that is really, really hard for us to get rid of. That's why it's called stubborn fat. You know, no matter how much diets we do, or no matter how much workouts we do, or cardio, or sit-ups, or whatever the case may be, it just won't go away, you guys. So that's when, you know, one of our amazing board certified surgeons come in and lipo it for you and completely fix that problem for you, okay? So a Lipo 360, for the people that get confused on, oh, the thing is that, you know, why is it called 360? Like, what does that mean? It's because a 360 is a full circle, you guys, right? So a 360 is exactly that. That's how the lipo will be taking place. It's a whole lipo of your whole front abdomen area, you know, your flanks, your love handles, your back, all the way up to the bra strap, you guys, okay? So that's why it's a full circle, because that's exactly how the lipo takes place. It's a full circle of your whole area right here, okay, you guys? So like how I was saying, for a Lipo 360, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys. For a tummy tuck, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys. For a tummy tuck, it is super, super important that we remember, you know, the tummy tuck is what is used for to remove excess skin, to fix your belly button. You know, all of these things are super, 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 super important, you know, that we remember. So it is super, super, super important that we remember the difference in between the tummy tuck and the Lipo 360, like the purpose of both, okay? They have two complete purposes, you guys, and the reason why I'm mentioning this is because I've had people ask me in my previous life, like, oh, you know, like if I have excess skin, can I just go with Lipo 360? And yeah, you could go and do that, but is it recommended? No, it's not recommended, you guys, because the thing is that you're still gonna have the excess skin. So yeah, your waist is gonna be smaller because you're removing fat, but your excess skin is still gonna be there. So are you getting your 100% full results at the capacity that you could get it at? No. You get me? So those are things that are really, really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, it is super, super important for us to remember that we have to keep in mind that the tummy tuck, what is used for is to remove unwanted fat. And I mean, the tummy tuck, what is used for is to remove excess skin. So it's gonna be fixing your abdominal muscle, you know, doing lipo on the flanks. Once they're doing that, they're gonna stretch out that skin. They're gonna make sure that your belly button is real nice and centered with the rest of your body and symmetrical and looking natural. And then they're gonna go ahead and remove that excess skin, you guys, okay? So that is really, really important for you guys to remember, okay? That you have to, you know, do. Okay, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are always gonna make sure that we explain every single procedure to you, that you know that you are well educated on what every procedure it is used for. Okay, you guys, so for a tummy tuck, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys. For a mommy makeover, you can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly, you guys. So what a mommy makeover consists of is a tummy tuck, what repairs the abdominal muscle, does lipo on the flanks, all of that stuff, you guys. And then they go ahead and remove that extra skin, and then now they're gonna be moving along to your breast, you guys. Okay, so now you have a choice. You know, I was explaining earlier what a mommy makeover is, but basically what a mommy makeover is, you guys, is when we can also combine the tummy tuck with a breast surgery of our choice, of our liking, which could be the following. You know, it could be a breast augmentation, a breast lift, a breast reduction, or a breast fat transfer, you guys. So either or, you know, you could go with either or, whatever is your preference, whatever it is that you're looking forward to getting. So all of these things are really important. Okay, so for us to remember, so that way, you know, we know how much does the mommy mommy makeover go for. So Tiana, the reason why I'm not saying lives, I'm not saying the reason why I'm not saying prices, you guys, is because every time I say a price here, TikTok kicks me out. So Tiana, I believe I talked with you yesterday, right? Go ahead and leave your information here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, so you can, you know, so we can get in contact with you. So go ahead and put your name, your phone number, and your email, so that way we can go ahead and get in contact with you, and you know, we can assist you better and let you know what the special is, because we do have a special right now for a mommy makeover and for every single surgery right now. The reason is just leave your information right here, so that way we can call you and get in contact with you directly, and we can have a more of a one-on-one personalized conversation with you. Okay, so like I was saying, for a labiaplasty, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys. So for a labiaplasty, you know, a labiaplasty, what it consists of is a surgery outside of the vagina, on the labial lips, and on the clitoral hood, you guys. So this surgery, you know, it could be for two different kinds of people. It could be because, you know, for example, you are, you know, looking forward to removing excess skin from the labial lips or off the clitoral hood, or to overall rejuvenate the area, because, you know, while you're doing intimate moments, you know, you're very like in your head, you can't even grasp what's going on, you can't even focus on your partner, or, you know, the moment that you guys are sharing, because you're constantly very self-conscious about what's going on down there with your situation. Or it could be another example, like, you know, when you're wearing panties and pants and clothes, which we have to wear every single day for the rest of our lives, right? Because we can't go outside naked, right? So these are things that you don't have to be dealing with, you guys. These are things that you can permanently, you know, just stop dealing completely with. So I'm letting you know now that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, there's many different ways as to how, you know, you can permanently just stop dealing with whatever the situation it is that you may be dealing with, you guys. Okay, so like I was telling you, for a labiaplasty, you know, you could use it to rejuvenate the area, you could use it to remove skin off the labial lips and off the clitoral hood. Girl, you're pretty. Thank you so much. Thank you, love. I'm sure you're pretty too. Thank you so much. But as I was telling you guys, right now here, it's so amazing to see, like, the way that all of these promotions are going on, and the way that everything is playing out for us. It has never been easier for us to finally get our surgery. So that's why I'm telling you, make the most out of today, make the most out of right now, you guys. It has never been easier. I know you probably thought that it was gonna be harder, or, you know, more impossible for you to finally get your surgery, you guys, but I'm letting you know now it's actually not as impossible as you may believe. So I'm letting you know now. Go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can get in contact with you. So for a tummy tuck and a BBL, the combination of both procedures, you can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly, you guys. And you know, the tummy tuck and the BBL, the combination of both procedures, you know, it is a perfect example of how you can combine procedures, you guys, okay? So for lipo and breast augmentation, for the combination of both procedures, which is another perfect example of many different ways how we can combine your procedures, you guys. You know, we can combine them, BBL with breast augmentation, BBL with mommy makeover with vaginoplasty and some chin lipo, or let's say that you want to get inner thigh lipo, lipo 360 and a breast augmentation, or let's say that you want to get arm lipo with a tummy tuck and a labiaplasty. You know, there's so many different ways as to how you can combine your procedures here at Icon Cosmetic Center, which is so amazing to see, you guys. And you know, I'm super excited that I get to share this information with you, because I'm telling you now, it has never been easier for you to finally get your surgery than now, like as we speak, okay? So go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? So for lipo and breast augmentation, for the combination of both procedures combined, you know, you could pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly, you guys, okay? So like I'm telling you guys, with the help of these financial plans, with the help of these promotions, with the specials on the surgery itself, in no time you'll become an iconic doll, you guys. And I really mean in no time. So what are you waiting for, you guys? This is your moment now. This is your time to shine. What are you guys waiting for? You know, don't keep beating around it and stuff like that. I'm letting you know right now, it has never been easier for you to finally get your surgery than today, right now, okay? So by the way, the companies that we do these financial plans with are Alpha on Credit and Care Credit, you guys. And we have 3 locations here in Miami, Florida. We have one in Doral, we have one in Blue Lagoon, and we have one in Hialeah. So we have 8 surgeons in total, and the way that our surgeons are split up in these 3 locations are the following. The surgeons that reside in the Doral location are Dr. Porter and Dr. Fisher. The doctors that reside in the Blue Lagoon location are Dr. Meridian, Dr. Gurani, and Dr. Giselle Gurani. And the doctors that reside in the Hialeah location are Dr. Tamer, Dr. Zong, and Dr. Hero, you guys, okay? So extremely important, you guys, remember, we offer free virtual consultations, free in-person consultations, you guys. We are here to help you guys out. So go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you, okay? Extremely important that you guys do remember all of that amazing information, because trust me, you're gonna be putting it to good use, okay? So another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is to go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email, okay? So thank you guys so much for joining the live today. Stay tuned, because we're gonna be coming back with lots of new things that you guys can surely take greatly advantage of. And thank you guys so much for all the love and all the sweet comments, you guys. You know, it makes us super happy. Your guys' happiness is our happiness, you guys. So thank you so much for joining the live today, and we'll see you back very soon. Bye. Stay tuned.